now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Red, 38. Hut.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Panthers first.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Down. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Blue, 30, cut.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Hubbard on the give. This one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Took his shot at 6 that time. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like an attacking the pass, not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 4th and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there. We'll call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, that one went right through.
Return starts at the 3. Making some progress here. That's a good look on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Shuck. He rolls to his right. Taken in by Vele, right side. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. And we talked about it earlier, brought a losing streak into the building with them. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. They're going to try with ETN. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run, and the reward is they get off the field.
Let's go now. Cut.
Play action now. Young. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
On second down, it's Hubbard. Wow, he's about as close to the first as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it, so it's third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On third and one, here's Young. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. So pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Panthers first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Let's go. Set.
Trying to get outside with Hubbard. Escapes the defender. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Ready.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Ready. Red 38. Ready.
They'll run. ETN. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers stretch their early lead to 9. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shock working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Here's ETN on first down. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Chuck now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Yeah, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
60, tracking 60.
No throw, third and long. That's caught. It's Reynolds. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints reach pay dirt for the first time this game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Reed now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 45. White. Hut.
Young working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. No, I'm hungry. Second and 3 now.
Come on, set. 50.
That's caught by Hubbard. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Set. Set.
1st down. Young. Finds him over the middle. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33.
13 more yards. That's another Panthers 1st down.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. The Panthers have taken the early lead. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
33. Yellow. Ready.
Here's a give to Hubbard. He has room past the 25. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. You get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Here we go. Set. Hut.
In the red zone on 1st. He's got it at the 5. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Ready. Ready.
Hubbard will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, it did the job on 1st down.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Panthers push this to an 8-point game. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Panthers 16, Saints 7.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. bring a tight end in motion right. First and 10. Here's Shuck. Completed over the middle. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a quarterback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys got a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. ETN gets it on the draw. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Cut 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Buying some time right. That's the line he's going to run for it. And he's down. It looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Trying the air now. Here's Shuck. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Shuck now on 1st down. Here comes the screen for ETN. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Now Shuck to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Back at the 19-yard line.
Been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Putting a receiver in motion. Back to throw. Shuck. Look underneath here for ETN. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Buffalo 18. 18, Rebel 18, Mustang 19.
3rd down, here's Shuck. Throw is caught. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Trying for it with Shaw. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
On the double.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Down. Cut.
Out of the gun, Young. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Set, punt. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down.
Yellow, 43. Set, punt.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
All right, they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
1st and 10 at the Panthers' 46-yard line.
Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break.
Ready. Cup 19, 19 Lions, 60 Mavericks, 6 Panther 11,
Final throw before the break. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Palmer. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
let's go.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. The right side cut by Olave. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down.
Shaw. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And they bring him down around the 34.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Shuck working from the gun. Hits his running back. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
This is Devin Neal with it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He brings it in. Well, this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to get the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Here we go, third and less than a yard.
Here we go, set.
To throw, Shuck. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Getting close to zero, we get a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on fourth down.
Let's go now.
They're going to try to throw for it. Makes the catch. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Chris Olave with the touchdown. The extra point, here's Smith. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
Set. Ready. Ready.
On the give, it's Brooks. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Ready.
On play action, here's Young. Outright, Leggett makes the grab. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the
Let's go now.
36-yard line.
33, yellow. Yellow, blue. Hut.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Ready.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Down.
Young looking to throw. Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Come on, set, ready.
On 3rd down, it's Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing a 4th down. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that throws the lead to 5.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
I just love to see that. I love to see the momentum created out of the great special teams play. Look at the fist bumps. Look at the little pats on the butt. Look at the little more juice this offense has now. Set up with great field position.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Let's go.
1st and 10. Here's Shupp. That's caught left side by Bailey. He is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. The extra point. Here's Smith. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints take a slim 2-point lead. Reed now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Wearing about the Lux measure up the highest metric. The city just made a sweep with the diabetic.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hut.
Young on the play action. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Ready, ready, ready.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Young on 1st and 10. And he won't find anything here. They're there to drop it for the sack on what's likely the final play of this 3rd quarter. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard.
On the set.
So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down.
Hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And I can't say I've ever seen this. Have you seen this? The punt team is out to send it away. It's third down. And they'll down this kick at the 11-yard line. So long field ahead on this next possession. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. They'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
19 Lion. Go. Cut 19. Cut 19.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
We've set it down from 37. Going to the ground again on 1st. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Trying the air now. Here's Shock. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. Has a man on target to Johnson. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
A gain of 27 on the play. And the Saints 1st down.
Inside handoff goes to ETN. Dropped by the 1st guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They go right back to ETN. And this is near the 1st down, but they need 1 more yard now to get it. 3rd down at the 29.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Here we go. 19 charge.
He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
Here's a give to ETN. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for the loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Chuck now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's just a total team effort right there, Kate. Defense was relentless on that play. Some of them chased him from the pocket. The others, well, they took away the easy throwing lane, and it really influenced that incompletion.
And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints push this to an 8-point game. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Point after upcoming, this for a 2-score lead to potentially clinch the win. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints push the lead to 2 scores now.
Panthers 19.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Come on, set, ready.
Young working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Offense up to the line fast.
15 yards on the play. That's good for a Panthers.
10 cycle.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Xavier Legette, the target on that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Yellow, 43. Set, cut.
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. This is reeled in by Legette. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Jake, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his number.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 50-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers losing by 9.
Okay, ready?
Out midfield after that loss. Here's 2nd and long.
Here we go. Ready?
Young to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. This is brought in at the 15. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers cut the lead down to just 2.
Panthers 26.
Now with almost 2 minutes left, they're lining up for an onside attempt they need to recover. And no problem for the Saints. They cover it up. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Come on, set! Cowboy ace!
From the pistol, they're going to run with Etienne. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Warrior 70. Here we go. Set.
Setting up to pass. It's this underneath to Neal. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
Neal will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. Right, anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running a draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator, he's going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call a blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. He had the awareness to stop that drive before it could get started.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. 3 yards on the run. It's going to be 3rd and goal. So this will win on the road for the Saints. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.
Living on the edge and finding out it's kind of dumb. Realize